This next contest is scheduled for a hold and is for the United States Championship. On his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing 215 pounds, John Morrison.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here set live for our triple threat match of the evening. John Morrison versus Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. As Sami Zayn is set to defend his championship live here tonight. And JR, I know this is going to be a banger. As you see John Morrison taking his final moments before his championship match. Wonder what's going through his head right now. And here's the Almighty.
And next, from Denver, Colorado, weighing 273 pounds, he is the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
And Lashley right here is the fans' favorite. He's the awesome favorite live here tonight. The fans love him and adore him. And he is a powerhouse. And John Morrison and Sami Zayn, they must team together to take out Lashley or they're going to be in big trouble live here tonight. But I have faith that they'll come up with the plan eventually. Well, of course, Sami Zayn will if he plans on retaining his championship. And there we go, the Almighty posing as he's set for this matchup. And we're just waiting on one slime ball, and that's Sami Zayn.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, he is the United States champion, Sami Zayn.
There's Kevin Owens. As Kevin Owens coming down ringside, and it looks like Kevin is just sending him off. And no Kevin Owens at ringside tonight for Sami Zayn. Wow, that's really interesting. Maybe they overtalked some things in the back and Sami was like, I'll just go out here and do it on my own. But no telling, I put nothing past those two. Nothing at all. And we are set, ladies and gentlemen, for our United States Championship match of the evening. This is the second of the 4 matches we have lined up. Next will be Dolph Ziggler versus Sammy Guevara for the Intercontinental Championship. Then in the main event will be the Royal Rumble match. And we are underway. And Bobby Lashley quickly grabs Morrison and launches him. And now Sami Zayn, Bobby Lashley spears Sami Zayn quick out the gate. And John Morrison, 450 splash breaks it up. And Morrison drop kicking Lashley out of the ring, and that goes back to what I said, making sure you're eliminating Lashley because that's the threat. Oh, Sami Zayn with a brain buster. And a kick out by John Morrison. We are going cylinder for cylinder here as Bobby Lashley gets taken down. And like I said, Sami Zayn and John Morrison, they're doing their best to work together to take out Lashley, as that's the biggest threat in this matchup. And Sami taking apart the steel steps and he's barking orders at Morrison. And John Morrison with the crossbody taking out Lashley. And we're going to take a little replay at that. That was a beautiful crossbody by Morrison. Now throwing it at Sami Zayn, has steel steps in his hand. Oh, and he just crushed Bobby Lashley as referee Aubrey Edwards is going to check on Lashley. And Lashley could be dumped or back in the ring, Spanish fly. Oh, and a shooting star press by Morrison. And a kick out by Sami Zayn. And Morrison now trying to wear Sami Zayn down in this matchup. We have to get somebody out here to check on Bobby Lashley. I don't think he's okay after that spot. And I mean, that was brutal. As Morrison is wearing down Sami Zayn here as we get an aerial shot of the Royal Rumble. And ladies and gentlemen, and Morrison and Sami Zayn rolling over Morrison for a 2 count and back over. And Morrison has Zayn. Zayn trying to fight off of it, bounces Morrison off of the ropes. Morrison rolls up Sami Zayn. Oh, 2 count. And Morrison runs at Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn Catches Morrison. Oh, powerbomb. Oh, and a kick out by Morrison. Wow, these men are going fresh out the gate, going after each other. And what is Sami Zayn going for, ladies and gentlemen? Sami Zayn, tall pound car hero over the top rope. And Sami Zayn in full control right now. Oh, and an exploder suplex into the corner. And we know what he's setting up for. He could be lining up to retain his championship. And Zayn running full force. And Morrison flips off the rope. Catches Zayn with a kick. Oh, and he misses that. And a chop right there. Sami Zayn, tornado DDT. And John Morrison kicks out. Wow, these men are putting on a clinic live here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Morrison, super kick catches Zayn. And Morrison, what is Morrison going up for? Looking like he's going for a moonsault and Bobby Lashley. Lashley hurt lock on Morrison. And Morrison, and he hits Bobby right in those injured ribs from those steel steps early on. And now he's sitting on the top rope. And Sami Zayn going into the equation. And what is this? Tower of Doom. And all the men are down in this match. And here's Kevin Owens. I knew he was coming. Kevin Owens stunner to Lashley. And John Morrison wiping out Kevin Owens. And Morrison going back into the ring. And Morrison, he just ate that Hanuva kick. And Bobby Lashley breaks it up and saves this matchup. And John Morrison is down and Kevin Owens interference got hit with a spear. And a pop-up DDT. And Lashley plants Sami looking for the hurt lock. And it is cinched in. And cinched in, Sami Zayn goes down. We are looking for a new champion. Can we do it? Lashley passes out Sami Zayn, and we have a new United States champion. Wow, what a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Lashley, the new United States champion. And let's take a look at some of these awesome spots in this matchup. As we see right now, the ending right there. And let's look at this DDT. Wow, it literally came out of nowhere, and Lashley pops up Sami right there. And then it sealed it in with the hurt lock and made Sami Zayn pass out. And we have a new United States champion. Poor John Morrison looking defeated, but all these men have nothing to be ashamed about because that was a clinic they just put on for us, ladies and gentlemen. And Lashley is the new United States champion. Well, Renee, that's why I'm back. I'm back to be the champion. I'm back to win the Royal Rumble. I couldn't just do and just sit there and see all these opportunities for people keep passing me by. And granted, I was the one that stayed home, sitting on my couch, contemplating what I wanted to do. I was the one that didn't come back to WPW when it relaunched. But I tell you one thing, I will be the one left standing in that ring, and I will be the only one person being the WPW Undisputed Champion by the end of the night. And for anybody that has something to say about it, you come see me, you come find me, but nothing will stop me from getting my hands on those championships live here tonight. Nothing will stop the best in the world. Thank you, Renee.